readings for you. I hope you're excited. I am excited to be here with you. Ooh, waxing crescent. I've been getting a lot of moon and planet cards. Can we see this? Yes, waxing crescent for you guys. Waxing crescent is our first oracle card for the reading for everyone today. So to start off, I'm going to do an oracle reading for everybody. And then as requests come in to do individual readings, I will read for those individual people. We now have the new moon card. Number 9, in case that is an important card for anybody. And look with joy at the glorious new cycle that is before you. Beautiful possibilities abound. And I have been getting a lot of moon cards recently, okay? So the moon, we are talking about divine feminine energy. We are talking about handling things in a way that has like gentle grace, okay? And of course, phases. We're going through phases with the moon cycle. So keep that in mind as I do these readings in case any of that rings true for you, okay? Hello, everyone on TikTok and on YouTube. Let me go ahead and get to, this is the waxing crescent here in the book for it. I was telling people today, this is the book for, hello Rodolfo, this is the book for this oracle deck. So it is quite extensive, but I love that there's so much astrology in here specifically that I will pick up and learn, and I can add those to readings for you. So let's see. So we have the waxing crescent. Waxing crescent card is communicating to you it's time to use your intuition to start gathering resources and information needed for your goals. Balance wisdom and knowledge with movement at this time. It's a card of action, calling you to make plans and lay the foundation. Starting small, big things are coming, okay? So balance wisdom and knowledge with movement at this time. Starting small, big things are coming. Are you getting prepared? What deeper seeds of beliefs have you planted and are now tending to? Patience can be the path to a greater reward that lay just beyond or an even higher state of consciousness. It's time to deepen your resolve, align your intentions with strength and commitment. Hello. So you have good things coming in. Spirit is saying align, get your intentions together. New things are coming in and you are in the perfect place to start things up. Thank you so much for the hearts, everybody. Hello over on YouTube. So yeah, so things are moving forward, okay? And Spirit is encouraging you to take small steps at a time, okay? Small steps at a time, but things will snowball. Things will get bigger quickly. It's only a matter of time. Thank you again so much for the heart. For everyone who is out there, just so you know, I am on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. They're just on different cameras. So if you see me moving the card around a lot, I'm just trying to make sure that everyone can see, okay? So look with joy at the glorious new cycle that is before you. The decks are cleared and the way is open. Set well-defined intentions now for beautiful possibilities abound. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, okay, so new cycle is before you. The decks are cleared, set well-defined intentions now for beautiful possibilities abound. So both of these cards from different decks are aligned, okay? You have good new things coming in. The new moon is exhilarating first day of a sparkly first cycle of energy. The moon is invisible in the sky, but that doesn't mean it is not. Okay, thank you again for all the roses, you guys. I appreciate you. Drawing this card means it's time to ask yourself, what is it that I'd like to experience? You can make the most of this powerful time by setting intentions related to your heart's desires. So make a list. Don't hold back, okay, guys? Don't hold back. Write out every quality and condition you'd like to call in, large or small. Feel free to focus on every life area or just zero in on the one you're inquiring about. Be sure to phrase each intention in the present tense as if it's already true, okay? So we're manifesting right now. While writing out your goals and desires, be specific, not so specific that you limit the ways the universe may deliver things to you. For example, you may believe you want a relationship with a specific person when there's someone even better for you out there whom you haven't met yet. So you may phrase the question, I am in love with someone wonderful who loves me back, okay, to bring someone in. Thank you so much for your question. Oh my goodness, I'm just realizing now that I do not have the bulletin up. If you would like to have an individual question read, please gift the little crown, okay, the little crown gift. And if you would like a longer reading, the elf. Oh my gosh, Let's start with the little crown, and if you would like a longer reading, just let me know and we can figure something out. Once you've written out your list, read each item aloud and take a moment to imagine what it would feel like if they were already true for you. Fully present in your life, real experience now. Once you imagine this is a hypothetical way, see if you can then feel it in the present way. Okay, so manifesting, bringing in that energy into life. Okay, we want to visualize, we want to manifest, we want to make sure that we create a path for things to come in for us that are positive. Okay, and so both of these cards mention that. So I'm seeing there's a lot of people here who want to bring that into their life. We may have new projects, we have new things that we are looking forward to. And just so you guys know, I'm going to draw some more tarot cards for this. If you are on YouTube, please enjoy the collective reading. I am not monetized on there yet, so I cannot do individual one-on-one readings, but the faster I get subscribers on there, the faster I can. So if this resonates with you today, please subscribe. I also have long form videos on there that you can enjoy. And if you are on TikTok and would like an individual reading, sorry, I'm gonna have to say it a little more frequently because my bulletin did not come up, but the little crown gift is the one you should send if you would like an individual reading. So for this group reading right now, I have the Four of Swords, which is about rest, the Two of Swords, which is about choice, and the High Priestess. Okay, Mia, if you would like to send the Little Crown gift, I can pull some cards for you. So you may not have gotten a lot of rest at the last thing that you were doing before this, okay? You may have been really busy going back and forth. Hello, everyone. You may have been going back and forth a lot with different things, and you may be in a time of pause or need a time of pause. Do not underestimate this or think of this as like being lazy or not as important. It is, okay? You need to recharge. Thank you so much for a individual reading. Can you please gift the Little Crown, okay? It's a Little Crown gift. Thank you so much for that hearts over on YouTube. This resting will let you recharge and will let you move forward even better because you'll have a clear mind, you'll have the energy, and you'll be able to go at a level 10. So do not underestimate that. Do not think of it as you not doing what you need to do. You are. You're making sure that you can move forward correctly. Hello, Caroline. Please put your question in the chat, and I will add your name to the list. For the Two of Swords, you also may need to make a choice, or you have already made a choice. Please gift the Little Crown. Caroline already did. If you need to know what that looks like, it should be in the chat. But the Little Crown is the gift that's needed for an individual reading. The Two of Swords is about a choice, okay? So you may have already made a choice, or you may need to make a choice about what you're going to do next, what your next choice is going to be, what your next career move is going to be, if this has to do with money, or what your next relationship is going to be. Either way, don't sit on this. This is something that you can do while you're still kind of resting, right? While you're taking a break from other things. You don't have to know immediately what you're going to do and take off and start it. You can take a little time to figure things out, but make sure that you do spend time on that decision. Caroline, I did see your question. So keep that in mind. And then we have the High Priestess. I do feel like you're already drawn to something in particular. You may already truly know in your heart of hearts what you want to do. Don't underestimate that. If you think it's silly, if you think it's not profitable, if you think people won't like it, that's not the question you're asking yourself right now. The question you're asking yourself right now is, what is my new phase going to be? And that's what the question you need to answer. So keep focused on that and answer the question for you and not for the other things that just get in the way. I'm going to put these away real quick. I'm going to start shuffling because we're going to answer Caroline's question. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the donut, Tori. If you would like an individual question read, can you give 2 more donuts so that equals the same as the Little Crown? I'm so sorry that I do not have my bulletin up today. This is Tori. And if not, I am perfectly fine accepting a cute little donut on there. Just wanted to let you know in case you wanted an individual reading. Okay, so Caroline said, will her and the ex rekindle? Let's get some cards out. There you are, Tori. So that was 2, right? Yeah. If you can just do a third one and then I'll answer whatever your question is, Tori. Or I'll put your name on the list because I have to answer Caroline first. Will we rekindle? Oh, we have 1 card, Caroline. The first one is the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 7 of Swords also in reverse. Okay. And then the Sun upright. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Tori. Go ahead and put your comment in, your question that you have, and I'll have your name on the list already. So Caroline, so with the 8, I have the Ace of Swords in, Ace of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, and then the Sun upright. I'm getting the feeling that this disconnect had to do with someone, okay, it had to do with someone getting in the way, okay? And the reason I say that is initially I have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and that to me feels like there was some passion, there was a spark, there was the connection. Obviously, you were initially together, and it went away. Like something happened. And then we have the 7 of Swords, which is trickery, behind the scenes kind of stuff, people intentionally messing things up, okay, and thinking that they can get away with it. In reverse, I do feel like they may have spread misinformation, they may have made the relationship difficult for you or difficult for the other person. I don't know if this was family or I'm kind of like, I'm getting that it wasn't like a third party, it was like some other person who is like not happy with the connection for whatever their reasons were. But I do feel like there was something else going on in the background that kind of messed with the spark, the connection that you guys had, and it wasn't just like another disconnect. With the Sun upright, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, so I do see happiness coming in. I do feel like they may actually come back and try to connect with you, especially if they realize what the misinformation was. So if there was a situation where they heard something that was not accurate about you, or there was just someone making it difficult in the background, I think that will be fixed eventually. So I don't know how soon it will be, but I think there will be a chance for them to realize things were not savory, and that was not a reason to disconnect. So I'm glad that made sense, that it resonated with you. Okay, Corey, so is this person the right one, or will you find somebody else? This is for Corey. Okay, so if you want to know if this person is the one or if you will find someone else, which is the correct connection is what we're looking for. If anybody else is interested, please do the little crown gift. If it's not there, we can figure out a way to do something that is equivalent. But I would prefer the little crown, so it's even, it's easy. Wow, okay, we have a lot of 3s. We have the 3 of Swords, we have the 3 of Wands. Have 3 cards. I had to get a third one for you. Ace of Cups. So, interesting that we got these 3. So please keep in mind, I am just a person on the internet, and I do not actually obviously know your partner or your relationship. But I'm getting a pretty direct answer that there may be someone new coming in for you. Take that with a grain of salt, but that's the reading that I get in the cards. The first one we have is the 3 of Swords, which is a broken heart. So you may be breaking their heart, there may be something going on, but that usually is like some sort of disconnect in the relationship, right? It's usually read as like heartbreak or something else. But then we have 3 of Wands immediately after, which is planning. So I would say that's planning to move forward, planning on doing something different. It may be a decision to start moving forward, or at least planning on like different relationships before the other ones ended, which is kind of this conversation as well. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which a lot of times it's new feelings or new emotions, but it can also be a new person. So it can be a new person coming in. So I'm thinking if you're already kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't know if that's the case, but if you're kind of going back and forth, I'm kind of like these cards that it looks like you may be looking for something different. I don't know if I want to say it. I hope it resonates, but I hope that makes sense to your situation. And hello, everyone on there. I don't know if it's Natasha is still on there, but I don't do individual readings on YouTube because I am not monetized on there yet. So I'm doing individual readings on TikTok. So if you would like an individual reading, you can come over at TikTok, or you can subscribe over there, and the faster I get monetized over there, the faster I do individual readings for everybody. Let's see. Okay, so if someone would like to gift the Little Crown, I will do individual readings. If not, I can do a reading for the collective. So keep that in mind if you are putting any questions in. We have the new moon. The new moon as, you really can't see these cards on here. I think that's because they're pink and white. It's hard to see them on here. Caroline, again, thank you. I'm putting you back on the list. So new moon is the first oracle card on here. I will, I'll grab another oracle card here. Caroline, if you want to ask another question, let me know. Or if not, also let me know, just so I know whether or not I should keep an eye out. Who might actually be happier without me? Who knows? Not sure, but I can pull some cards. Oh, thank you, Cutie Pie. I appreciate you. I don't know. It looks like they may continue to think about you. We have the High Priestess, which means your intuition, your feelings, your inner knowing is pretty on point. So whatever feelings you are leaning toward is probably correct. Cutie Pie, if you would like an individual 3-card reading, please gift the Little Crown. It looks like a little drawn crown on the gift list. So you're probably more in tune about what the feelings may be than you are giving yourself credit for. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, the wands include passion as just kind of like a theme across all of the wand cards. Oh, a dolphin. Okay. This is definitely a range. Okay, Cutie Pie. I will accept your dolphin reading. Just so you guys know, if you could please stick with the Little Crown. I don't want you guys to like pay a random price, and I would like it to be fair, and there's so many of those different gifts. But thank you for the dolphin, Cutie Pie. If you could, you can put your question in the comments. I'll add you to the list. So the Ace of Wands is about like passion. That's just a theme for all the wand cards, and having it in reverse, I'm feeling like that's a kind of like a fizzling out of the feelings as they move forward. I don't feel like they're going to be like specifically relieved or happier after a connection ends. And we also have a death in reverse. So death is about an ending. With it in reverse, it's not that things are going to keep going. It's more like a lingering, like something just won't be done. It won't end. It won't be over with. So I read that as someone who just like, they're still thinking about you, you still are reminding about you, so you're still on their mind, you're like living rent free in their head. So I wouldn't say that they would be happier. I would actually just say you would stay on their mind as time goes forward. As for the person asking what made me do tarot, it's just always been interesting to me, always been interested to me. And then I saw it I actually started watching in during the vid, that whole situation. I started watching a lot of this online, and I was like, that's so cool, because reading tarot cards for yourself is not as fun as reading for other people. I can only read for myself so much, so I really enjoy reading for you guys. Let's see, Karen, what is between me and Noah. Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh my goodness, we've done a lot already. Usually it takes a while for things to get started, but we've already got some questions going on. So that is exciting. I love being able to be here and when it's active, going through all the cards. A little chaotic, Karen. If you guys are interested in an individual reading, I know it's really annoying that my bulletin is not up. Could you please gift the little crown? If you gift the little crown, I'll be able to do a reading for you. So we have the Seven of Wands upright. So I'm seeing that this connection, this person is probably really sought after. There may be some green-eyed monsters in the group. There may be some people who are looking at your interaction and are wishing it was them. They may be a little annoying. They may be trying to get in the way. Of course, it is, in fact, y'all's connection, so they can't really do that. But you may be noticing that there's a few more characters in your life now that you are connected to this person. The Nine of Swords in reverse. This person may be someone who helps you get over some negative feelings, negative thoughts. You may sleep a little bit better at night after having conversations with this person and having them help you clear your mind of whatever worries that are going on. So I see this person being very helpful for you, and I see that as something that goes back and forth. With the King of Pentacles, though, that we have in reverse, this person may not feel like they have everything foundationally under their feet. They may feel like they're going through a couple of things. So if they're usually really solid, but then they have these bouts where they're just kind of like disappeared and they're going and doing other things, it's because they're trying to get some other stuff together. They're trying to get things more solid in their own life. So they feel like the connection itself is, pretty good, things are going well, but I think they may also have other stuff going on with themselves that may make things a little testy, and they may not be at a point where they're sharing just yet, those kind of things. So if you've noticed that, that may be why. Thank you so much for the hearts. It's really nice to see them float by as we're having this conversation together. Okay, so I do see a couple of people were asking questions. Please gift the little crown if you are interested in an individual little reading. I'm going to pull another oracle card for us and start on the collective little reading for us. I hope all you are doing well. Again, you guys have been pretty active today. Oh, I guess it's Sunday. I've noticed, I don't know if it's people just not wanting to go back to work. Mondays are the worst. But I do feel like I get more people on Sundays. So let's rock out. Let's have a good time. Let's hang out together. First quarter moon. Momentum is building. You set something into motion and it is now gaining growth. Wow. Okay, so this is one of my favorite cards on the deck. It's so pretty. But the new moon and then first quarter moon, and I got two different moon cards from either deck earlier today as well. So I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of moon energy out there right now for whatever reason. Very common and divine feminine energy, in case people are wondering what that means. Very much also in your feelings. The moon and the phases of the moon control the ocean and the water and also how we feel. Momentum is building. You can set something into motion and it is now beginning to germinate, sprout, grow. Be fully present in the moment, even as you look forward to your fabulous future with joy, okay? When the moon is in its first quarter, it is either essentially invisible or teeny tiny crescent of light. Over time, the crescent will expand until the moon is in its second quarter, and then of course it will be full. A first quarter moon may be small, but is a symbol of hope and of beautiful things to come. Whatever your primary concern or object of inquiry may be, career, education, relationship, health, do not be discouraged if progress appears to be invisible or slow. Even if you can't see it, It's there, so don't give up or abandon your course. Patient, systematic, focused action is required of you now. The particular brand of success you seek is not one that can or should happen overnight, okay, guys? Remember to enjoy the journey. Once you reach your goal or manifest the outcome you desire, you will reminisce fondly about this time. Even the most successful artists, visionaries, and business people look back on their early days and smile. Did they worry? Did they make mistakes? Did they learn as they went? Of course. But they also had so many adventures and inspiring moments along the way, and even their bittersweet disappointments and struggles ended up being worth it in the end, okay? So don't worry about the new thing that you're doing and making mistakes and not doing it correctly and this thing happening and da-da-da-da. These are worries that don't need to be had. It was never going to work out perfect. That doesn't mean that what you're doing has like some sort of like issue because of that. Thank you so much. I love it. And you know, this other one is new. Yeah, I feel very me. I feel like I've been missing it this whole time. But yeah, you are building something and it is growing. And like the cards say, it may take a little bit to see that personally, but that does not mean it's not happening. Everything takes a little bit of time. We also have the new moon, which I know you can't really see too well. You see it on here? You see it a little bit on here when I do that. But let's go ahead and look at what the meaning is in here, because I have not read it in here yet. 121. There we go. The new moon, and I swear it does say that. Oh, is this for the moon? That one's for the moon. There you go. The new moon is the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to plant the seeds. Oh wow, they both mentioned planting seeds. Interesting. Of new beginnings and ignite new dreams. Take time for introspect and gain clarity on your goals. Each new moon is a clean slate filled with fresh prospect, high hopes, and powerful energies of inspiration that are here to help you align with your dreams. The sign that change is coming. Set your intention and listen closely to that spark that calls you to new positive future direction. Set intention for the cycle ahead, so manifestation, planning, things like that. Shine the light of magic and wonder in all that you do and see. Okay, do not take this step lightly. Hello, Rumi. Yeah, these are new things. New things are happening. New things are progressing. If you have dreams, goals, aspirations that are unusual, this is the time to start them, because they're going to have the most effect. At least if you're in this collective, that is what the cards are kind of saying. And quite frankly, I'm a supporter of following your dreams either way. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, if you would like an individual reading, and I know I'm so sorry I didn't say it up there, please gift the little crown. I guess I do have my goals up above. Let me see if I can pin this on there so people know. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. There we go. There we go. Now we don't have to have me say it every 2 minutes. Okay, so if you guys look to the side on the bulletin, it has the prices for readings. There you go. I hope that makes it easier for everybody. We have the page of, oh, that's just a straight card. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot upright, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we may have had an idea previously for the same thing, and we may have wanted to bring other people into it and kind of make a little team, and that didn't quite work out. That is okay. I can guarantee you it's so hard to get support on things that are new. I mean, sometimes people are all for it, and sometimes when we're proactive and we're like, hey, like, do you want to do this thing? It's going to be super cool. You just get a lot of no's. It's really up in the air. You never know. That doesn't mean the idea is bad or the ambition is bad or that there's something that you shouldn't be doing. It just means that group of people isn't the one. I think also there's a lot of discord, and I'm sure you've seen it on TikTok as well, that people you know sometimes end up being the worst supporters. They're the ones who are like, ugh, there you are, you're doing another one of your things again. Well, random people are like all for it, and they're like, this is so cool, you should definitely do it. So don't be too disheartened if people are like don't seem really into it or didn't support the way you thought that they would. For whatever reason it is, that's kind of a pattern across the board with everybody. So it has nothing to do with the quality of your idea, and you should still do the things anyway. The Chariot says that you are in control, okay? This is about control and direction. They're putting things in a direction that you want them to go, how you want them to come through, okay? If you would like an individual reading, please gift the little crown gift. Keep that in mind. You know, if people start volunteering a lot of ideas, that they want to change a lot of things, you can always listen, you can always get insight, you can always get new information, but you don't have to do things the way they like. You can just keep it in mind and decide for yourself if that is of interest. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So you may have wanted things to look a certain way if they were successful. Rarely is it going to look the way that you think it is going to look. That does not mean it's not successful. So don't expect it to look a certain way. Expect things to take time and to take whatever form they will, okay? It's going to be different from what I expect. It does not mean it is bad. So let us see. We had a running start in the beginning, but it looks like we have slowed down a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna pull another oracle card for you guys for the collective. Do a little quick reading here, but if I don't get any more individual requests, I will call it for a little bit, take a little bit of a break, and we'll come back and see if anybody else is interested in a little bit. Oh, thank you, Rumi, the fancy crown. Dude, you have an individual question, Rumi, for today. I guess I can call that the big crown, right? The other one's the little crown. It has an official name, but I have no idea what the official name is. Or it was like a ranking thing. And I was like, I don't even know what game this is from. But, and will he come back into my life? It's okay. We'll get you let's do one of these actually. Let's do one of these, and let's do one of the Zodiac Oracle cards for you. Okay. Does Adam like me, and will he come back into my life? That is what we are pulling cards for right now. We have Peace as the first card that came out. Peace. Let's see. Ooh, we have Libra. I don't know if either of you are Libras. And we have number 42, which is 3 2s. That is an angel number. Call upon and cultivate lightness, beauty, and love. Clear the space in your environment. Okay, and let's get some tarot cards going. Since we are here. Let's go ahead. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna have cards pop out. I mean, that works for me. Hello, Philly. Hey, Cancer. A lot of feelings. Cancers are very deep with their emotions. I've been pulling a lot of Cancer cards. I hope you don't feel called out. I feel like I was pulling a lot of Cancer cards recently. Okay. Okay, we'll read Peace first, and then the tarot cards, and then the last oracle card. So I think that's what I did last time. This is also 23. Okay, so I don't know what the number 2 specifically has to do for you, but maybe look up the angel number meaning for the number 2, because this is number 23, and I just said 42 is 3 2s. So that may be significant. Maybe nothing, but it's worth pointing out. There we go. And 23, Peace. Freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. Okay, it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. And I'm going to read the relationship paragraph that is here as well. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. There are also two perfectly tuned in instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who's who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. Okay. So I think really what we're saying here is that peace is easy, okay? Peace is, oh, hey, Libras. When I say easy, like it comes easy, okay? We normally don't have to fight for peace. It doesn't mean that every relationship we get into is like, it doesn't require like management, because obviously there's going to be things that people have to talk out. But this one is talking about how we can radically accept things, accept an issue or accept a situation as it is, and that can lead to more peace than trying to like fight the issue, right? We can discuss it, we can work on it, but pushing against it doesn't give us anything. With the Five of Cups in reverse, I kind of see that you're already kind of healing, moving through any negative emotions at this time. Five of Cups upright is like feeling bad for ourselves and being really upset. Five of Cups in reverse is kind of getting over that, feeling a little better after something happened. The Page of Swords in reverse. And also the Five of Wands in reverse. I don't know if this person is going to contact you again. And the reason I am saying that is because the Page of Swords in reverse is like a new idea, a new thought, a new piece of information isn't coming in. So I don't know if there's some piece of information, misinformation, something that you don't know that isn't getting to you, or that would be helpful to the situation that just isn't getting out there, but it feels like there's some information that isn't getting through at this time. I'm also seeing Five of Wands in reverse, which is like there's bickering, not like hardcore fighting, but just like bickering that is over. But with the Five of Cups that was also in reverse, I feel like there's a lot of like there was not a big thing, but there's a lot of these little things, little bickering, a little bit of friction that keeps going back and forth, or that at least used to go back and forth, that have made the situation more strenuous than it needed to be. So there may be a lot of little things that have caused like the separation. And I'm also seeing the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is about intuition, so having a good feeling on what is going on without needing any sort of evidence or a specific amount of oh, of course. Yeah, let me finish this one and I'll tell you the cards you have. The High Priestess, so it's about knowing your mind and having that like intuition of this is probably their feelings, this is probably what's going to happen, and being able to be connected to like your gut feeling, basically, and your instincts. So the Peace card and the Libra card I'm about to pull out are Oracle cards, so there probably isn't a definition of them online, but I have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords also in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, and then the High Priestess upright. And me personally, I only read this upright. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think the reverse meanings of this card are really relevant to anybody. It's still just like, you know, your gut feeling. So at least that's how I feel about it. And I haven't actually heard other people say that, but that's how I've always felt about that card. You're welcome. And so then we have 42, Libra number 2. Call upon, cultivate lightness, beauty, and love. Clear the space in your environment. Pay attention to aesthetics and energetic wellness, and you will raise vibration and magnetize success. Be aware that someone with their sun, you could be dealing with a Libra or be a Libra, but we already mentioned that you are not. You will certainly benefit by lightening up the feeling in your home or workplace. Break up stuck energy with a rattle or a drum, or simply by clapping your hands in the corners and around the perimeter of each room. I don't do that, but I have heard people use a bell
and this is so random, but it's coming to me now. You can, on YouTube, there are sometimes like cleansing sounds or stuff like that that can are supposed to be used to like cleanse a house. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably do that tomorrow, but I love that. It always makes me feel like every corner of the house got like good energy in there, because if you do smoke, it may not get in every corner. If you open the windows, I don't know what the wind is doing, but sound goes through stuff. So that was always my opinion on that. You're getting a lot of my opinions today. You will certainly benefit by lighting up the feeling in your home or workplace. Then purify the vibrations by ringing a bell or cleansing the space with sage smoke, incense, or mist of rose water containing a few drops of essential oil of lavender. Libra has a finely tuned aesthetic sense, so you may want to change the decor in your environment, choosing specifically to lift the attention upwards by hanging a mobile chime or sparkling crystal. Um, and it's saying more about cleaning and bringing in fresh flowers and things. Similarly, tend to your physical appearance and style. Libra reminds us that beauty is spiritual quality. Even when it begins in the visible external realm, it also creates invisible inner shifts that enhance to improve the quality of your life and relationships. Expressing self-love, bear the sun transverses the constellation. November 29th to December 18th. Oh, no, sorry. Expressing self-love through your self-care and fashion choices is a powerful, magical act. If it's breezy out, you may stand outside it facing the wind. Okay, so clearing space, making space for new things to come in. When they're talking about cleansing and then they talk about beauty and like aesthetics and things like that, it's about, I don't know if you've ever heard about this, about like clutter and how having a lot of clutter can make you subconsciously like react to it, even if you don't think you are on the outside. You're subconsciously are like, I don't have room, I don't have time, I don't have space. And clearing that out makes you feel more relaxed, and having like beauty and stuff reflected back to you can boost your self-esteem. And it's all like very subconscious things, so just keeping that in mind. I think that this person, you can clear out to get the energy that you want back, but you may not get the specific person that you want back, because they may not then match those vibrations. So just keep that in mind, okay? So sometimes it's not about the specific person, it's about the energy. Yeah, I think you can set up for a better connection coming in. Yeah, I completely get that. Okay, let's see who else might be in the room, who else may want an individual reading. Or let's see, how long has it been? It has been 40 minutes. Okay, I'm thinking about what the next move should be. Let me do one more of these cards for everybody. I'll do one more oracle card for the room, and then I will probably be on my way unless someone asks an individual question. If you are interested or you are looking to, I will pull some cards for you if I see the Little Crown gift. Orphaned number 5. Orphan number 5. This one may be a little heavy, so if you are not up to that, please know that. A series of loss, or sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place, okay? We were all meant to have connection with other people within our family, society, and larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truth and values. Perhaps you are no longer identify with the group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Okay, this is about moving away from things that no longer serve you, especially people, especially groups of people, even when it's hard, especially if we used to connect very well. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you grow outside of a group. Sometimes you move on to something better, or you should. And it can be hard to do because you're saying to yourself, you're kind of judging the other people. It feels like it, and no one likes to do that. But that may be necessary if you're in that group and it does not make you happy anymore. The spirit is just kind of opening your eyes to doing something different, but it's for you. Okay, so we are kind of the end for now. I'll probably be back in like an hour to do another reading. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all the gifts, I appreciate all the hearts, and I appreciate your time and support. If you would like to more of this, you can of course meet me again for a live. I also have my Zodiac shorts that are on both platforms. I also have long form videos. I have a few that will be coming out this week. If you want to catch those, thank you for the rose. Please subscribe over there. I'd much appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time in the Empress's Court. Bye, and thank you so much.